Would you like some bread maybe? But first, we have to pick the grains of this beautiful wheat in this field we are in today. And then it's a long process, but at some point we'll have some glutinous bread, dear treasures. So if you're gluten-free, this video is not fun. Just kidding, I'm gluten-free myself. So keep watching. Today, I have a very important message for all men, right? We got genders, we got women and men, and today's video is specifically for all of the magnificent men out there, but also for women, of course. All my messages are for both genders. But specifically for men, today, this one is for you. I wanted to talk about this since so long, and I keep on forgetting, and I was talking about other topics, but today is your day, dear man. So listen up. Beautiful treasures, dear man. We as women, I am a woman, I speak for all women, we have it even a bit worse than you men. In those systems, in those agendas. Gorgeous B is confirming the message for you, that have existed since many thousands of years. Neither you or me or us, neither of our gender benefits from these patriarchal systems, from these oppressing systems that have existed for so many freaking years, millennia, right? So why are we still defending those systems of patriarchy, those systems of oppression, suppression, of slavery, of mind control, indoctrination, manipulation, and programming? We are all being targeted. Women, men, children. We're inclusive here on my channel. You know, the agendas are inclusive, even though I want you to believe they are not. So that we can start separating as a human race and creating chaos, division, wars. But the agendas that started the wars and the conflicts, they're including everyone when it comes to mind control and separation tactics. Right? Right. But we as women have been oppressed even more than you, dear man, have been. Since always. Religions, specifically, they paint everyone bad. Everyone is born a sinner, supposedly. You should not do sinful behavior, and so on. You are born as a nasty soul, and so on. We know all of these things. But specifically women, how they are being painted in religion is even worse than men. Now, people for sure will get triggered because unhealed people, and we're all unhealed people, all right? Let's set that record straight, because we are all unhealed in some way. So also if there is someone who's claiming they are now a healed soul, already fully ascended into the 5D, please practice discernment, because with such people, you have to be careful. I'm going to tell you straight up, I still heal things, you still heal things. We are all a teacher and a student our whole life. But the fact that in some religions women should cover up because they are being perceived as more pure and more clean, for example, or more free. How the heck am I supposed to feel more clean or free when I have to cover up more, so that some certain men, I didn't say all men, I said certain men who do not yet have control over their mind, over their eyes, all right? Do not see me as just a schmexual object, but actually as an equal human being who happens to be a female, while you happen to be a male. Why do I have to cover up? Why is it that I'm not being perceived as clean and pure already from birth right away? just because I have a different genital than you have. What is this insanity still? It was never right. But after all of this millennia where people believed in it and practiced it, now still in 2024 we still have to fight with such things. How is it that in all countries in the world still, at most jobs where men and women do the same job, we still usually get paid less? And women have to be scared if they get pregnant, maybe they will lose their job or they will not get the money and so on. It's not as if women are the ones who birthed everyone who's walking this beautiful earth, Terra Gaia, right now. And we owe it to our mothers, our beautiful, strong mothers. Say thank you to your mother today, and your sister, and your wife or girlfriend, that they were carrying us for 9 months. Now, I know both genders are needed to create a baby, but who was carrying it for 9 months? Who can have literal illnesses or even sometimes pass away from giving birth? Complications, physical changes happening that maybe some parts of the body would never look the same again, or everything is possible. Even with the medical, what's the correct term? With the medical, let's just say updates these days, still, everything is still possible. Dear treasures, that is just too much to say. The fact that in the US and some states, abortion is supposed to not be legal anymore. They also want to prohibit, what's this called soon? Contraception, I think is the word. Such things happening. Or in Afghanistan, where women cannot study again. I don't care whether you're like, oh, that's this terror organization. That's not our problem. No, it is our problem. It is our problem. I speak for every woman here, standing in front of you, fellow women, not fellow man, but fellow human race. We have to finally put aside this bickering, this who's better, who's not. We're not 15 years old anymore. We're not 5 years old anymore either. Maybe it was fun back then. It was never fun, actually. It was never fun. We have to unite. We only have each other. There are people very rarely born with both agendas. We call them interschmecks, but it's still a mix of both genders that we already have on this planet. Now there are planets, they have more genders. Here on our planet Earth, Terra, Gaia, everyone heard? All right, thank you very much. Keep listening. We have to. We have to cherish each other. We have to take care of each other. We have to respect each other as an equal human being. Each gender has their, let's just say, plus and minus. Just like every person has their plus and minus. Just like every person has their talents and gifts and issues that stem from traumas. Doesn't mean we have to see someone as less than ourselves, diminish them, not pay them equally, make them fear for their safety every time they leave the house. At this point, not only in the night, but also during the day. Make them fear getting punched in the face if they're in New York City, for example, just because there is a group of alpha males that were probably listening to Andrew Tate or some of these alphas that are now out for women because they have trauma, because they are mad at all women for some effed up reason, instead of going to therapy and dealing with your ish. You want to release it. Just like there are sick men in China, for example, who torture cats, make videos, post it on Telegram, spread this content. put cats in a blender, another topic I will talk about. Stuff like this, you know. I understand, dear man, dear women, I understand life sometimes is hard. It's ish sometimes. We are in a massive transitioning period. It's very hard even sometimes. Understand we all got things to think about. We are all stressed somehow, some way, sometimes. But you have to deal with your stuff. Nobody is responsible for your issues and traumas. And hurting another being, whether it's a cat, whether it's a dog or a freaking bird, a woman or another man or another woman, will not help you. And karma is going to bite your butt at some point. It will. So stop and reflect. And at this point in the video, I'm calling every person watching this, whether you're a man, a woman, or a cat, say hello to your beautiful animals from me. Much love and always high vibes only, of course. Are you in the moment right now? Are you here? Focus on your body. Focus on where you're at. Focus on everything in the room. I want you to be present right now as you're listening. Be as present as you can right now in this moment. You are within yourself again, 100%. Fully aware. Now, I want you to reflect on how you might have hurt people in the past. Women, men. Whether you see women as an equal human being to yourself, or man, or animals, or plants. I want you to think about, reflect, very good, on how you can improve and be a better human being, regardless of your gender, species, whatever. On how you can contribute to our humanity, raising our frequency, and going from this third density into the fourth to the fifth density. How our beautiful earth is already doing and all of the animal and plant life. I want you to think about how, instead of projecting your shadows and traumas on others, whether it be women or men, you can start to heal. What is in your way? How can you get rid of this issue? How can you heal? How can you do better? How can you evolve and grow? So that it's not only better for others around you, but also for you. And when you start to get better, start to heal, you start to see that projecting, being mad at all women, hating them for no reason, or all men, or hurting an innocent being will not bring you anything. I see now, I recognize it's very hard work I have to do to change. But it's so rewarding because I feel ashamed to hurt others or disrespect others just to release my own anger or insecurities or disappointments. I am aware that I'm a whole being. I am a whole consciousness, a piece of the big puzzle of Source, God, Creatrix, whatever you want to call her. I am here existing, a chance at this beautiful life to make it how I want it and help humanity ascend. Animals, plants, the planet. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take responsibility and I'm gonna do better. And I will see everyone as an equal being to me. A fractal of Source. Beautiful white butterfly coming through that represents purity and love and peace and unity. All right? Focus on this, not on the one on top. Illuminati not confirmed. All right? Focus on this, fellow men, fellow women. I see content of men speaking up, not only women, against the atrocities that are still happening. The injustice is still happening. But many of them are unfortunately still only homosexual men. And I want to see more straight males speaking up for their fellow women. Can we do that, please? That would be amazing, because we are all equal and we need to help each other, stand up, speak up when we see something not just happening, and not do the opposite. I have beautiful men in my life, strong, powerful men who are supporting me, who have shown me what love is, what pure love is. Not seeing me as a sexual object, seeing me as an equal human being, who give me authentic advice, guide me even sometimes as I guide them, protect me, support me, truly and authentically. I also had experiences with men who hurt me. I'm not going to hate all men. That would be ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous thing ever. That doesn't make sense. That's just like saying all lions are bad. Or all of this wheat is bad. We can just not even pick the grains and make bread because all of this wheat is foul. There is a little bit of foul wheat there. No. And even the foul wheat, if it's not too foul yet, has a chance to heal. Maybe not the wheat, but you're not the wheat, alright? Work on yourself. Work on yourselves, please. Everyone. And let's do better. Unity, peace, and love. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my vibe, check out my content. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one, dear treasures. Have a beautiful day. Make it a beautiful day. And make it count. Always.